So this was 8 months of cutting your hair short and letting it grow in. Okay, so the alternatives were let it go another 3 till it got completely unmanageable, and then you chop it off again.
I was almost there.
Right, so right before you got there, we learned that with your hair, we could go in and remove certain areas where it was unruly, and you can love it again. So now you're at the same length you were when you walked through the door, minus a little bit of a trim, and minus 2 fistfuls of hair that were unruly, and taking the whole style down. So now you're back to like, oh, this is cool. Now there's another alternative that in 2 to 3 months from now, when you get back a little bit full, the optimum length for your hair is in around this for being longer, because 2 things happen. There's a frizziness and a fineness that happens to the top. So this is at a nice length for you right now. Now if we wanted to drop it, let's say in 3 months you came in and we had to go back to this, if you wanted to drop it for the rest of the summer, the optimum thing to do at that point, which would be a nice, interesting thing for you, is it's called Catavu. It's a chemical treatment that we do here in the salon. That it's not it's not permanently straight, like straight hair, but it takes out frizz and it will loosen the curl, so we can leave a wave in it. So that way you won't get really puffy or round or frizzy or have this. It smooths out the texture, and you can let it droop down. So July and August, when it's like at the time where you're gonna wanna whack your hair, you can call and schedule a Catavu treatment, which will soften the texture. And for fall, you'll have mid-length hair with like hair down to here. And it will just have, you know, wave, and then it'll start coming back because it wears back in and the curl comes back. And then you could go for a short, more tailored look in January. Like in around the holidays, you know, just go with a much cleaner, like you cut your hair. But you can really play with like the end of summer, beginning of fall, having new long hair. But your hair, as it is now, this medium length is kind of the best alternative. You can't get too much longer because your hair is just not gonna lend itself to that. But if we Catavu it, you can go another 3 to 4 months and get a whole nother picture going.